For more than 40 years, one of America's most violent criminals lived freely, unnoticed, and shockingly ordinary. Between 1974 and 1986, California was terrorized by a man later known as the Golden State Killer. His crimes weren't random, they were methodical, patient, and cruel. The crimes: he began as a burglar, then he escalated, at least 13 murders, 50-plus rapes, 120 burglaries. He stalked neighborhoods for weeks, sometimes months. He learned routines. He broke into homes before attacking, moving furniture, unlocking windows, leaving signs just to prove he had been there. When he struck, he often attacked couples, tying up the man and placing dishes on his back, whispering, "If I hear them rattle, I'll kill her." Then he raped the woman while the man lay helpless in the next room. Afterward, he'd vanish. Psychological torture. The violence didn't end with the crime. Years later, victims received silent phone calls or whispered threats. "Remember when we played?" He wanted them to know he was still watching. Law enforcement failure. Police knew his patterns, but couldn't catch him. Jurisdictions didn't share data. DNA technology didn't exist yet. He exploited every weakness in the system. By the late 1980s, the attacks stopped. People assumed he was dead. He wasn't. The breakthrough. In 2018, investigators tried something radical. They uploaded crime scene DNA to a public genealogy database, the same kind people use to trace family history. They didn't look for him. They looked for relatives. One name kept appearing in family trees: Joseph James Dungello, former police officer, married, father, suburban retiree who mowed his lawn and shopped for groceries like everyone else. Police followed high and collected his discarded DNA. It matched. The arrest on April 24, 2018. Dungello was arrested outside his home. Neighbors were stunned. Victims were numb. The monster was ordinary. In 2020, he pleaded guilty to avoid the death penalty and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Why this case still matters. This story isn't just about brutality. It's about how predators can hide behind normalcy, how technology can expose the truth decades later, how justice, though slow, can still arrive. And the most unsettling truth of all: for years, he stood next to people in grocery lines, and no one knew.